Oh. Well, is this your first day in America?
Oh, no. I've lived in America on and off for years. See, I just graduated Harvard Law.
Congratulations.
Why, thank you. Actually, though, I wanted to be an MD, but royal family duties prevented that.
Oh, yes, I understand. Oh, there's a lot of doctors that wish they were princes, too. It's just the luck of the draw, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excuse us. I believe that champagne glass had our name on it.
Have a pleasant stay.
Why, thank you.
I haven't seen that many Spurs and hardware in ages.
Spurs and hardware? Where'd you pick up that Southwestern expression?
Oh, well, I just decided to read up on Westerns so that I could impress you.
Right. Are you sure you didn't pick this up while you were working a room one night and had a long talk with some hick businessman?
Go over here. Aldo, I want an explanation, and I want it now for this outrage.
I'm not too pleased about it either, Mr. Saunders. The Prince and Geoffrey decided this themselves.
But you permitted it.
There's really no choice.
This is going to blow up in our faces.
It'll blow up sooner than you think if you don't try and relax a little, Mr. Ambassador.
Actually, my father is feeling much better now. Thank you.
Excuse me. Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
Whoa, Mom, check out the prince. Bit of a hunk, isn't he?
Bit of a lady killer, too.
Uh-huh. That isn't how you described him yesterday.
Yesterday, I hadn't met him yet.
So, is he fun?
Yes. In an abrasive sort of way. Come meet him.
So, Tina, how are you? I'm feeling better. The fever's down. So Cord called you to tell you that we needed your help?
Well, no, it just seemed logical.
Yes, she's right. You know, little Al is healthy now, so he's going to be released from pediatrics today. I can't be here at the hospital looking after you and over at the hotel looking after Al at the same time.
Yeah, so you can look after the baby and spend more time with Tina, or I can stay with the baby.
Yeah, well, do you have any experience with a baby?
Well, not much, but I'm sure you didn't up until a month ago either. I mean, I know that he needs to be fed and clothed and
Yeah, well, we could have easily hired a nurse while Cord was here.
Yes, we could have, Tina, but Kate will help me out a lot more, I think. We can trust the baby with her, right?
Dr. Congreve, what are you doing back so soon? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just want the nurse to take you down to X-ray.
What for?
Want to make sure that the virus hasn't settled in your lungs.
Why? I'm breathing fine.
Yeah, but honey, you did have some trouble last night. I heard some wheezing. Maybe it's a good idea to check this out while we're here. Come on.
Here, let me help you into it.
Well, how long is this going to take? Oh, not too long. Cord, you're going to be here when I get back, aren't you?
Yes, Tina, I'll be right here. Or I'll be down in pediatrics looking after the baby, all right? In any case, I won't be too far away. Excuse me, doctor. How long will Tina and the baby have to stay here? And get all wrapped up with each other.
Let's go to that darn party and get it over with. We'll tell everybody I can't get overtired.
Yes, we do have to go home early. She tires easily. They'll understand.
If worse comes to worse, you just, I'll faint. You can just toss me over your shoulder and carry me out of there. I'm going to go tell Heron to pack our bags.
Yes.
Oh, darling, I left my shawl over the chair by the desk. Would you get it for me,
Sure.
please? Heron! Heron!
God, I caught you at home. Listen, I need you to go to work for me right now. Can you do it? Yes, now. I'm at the Vernon Inn. I'd like you to come down here. No, I'll explain it to you when you get here. All right? Thanks very much. Be quick.
Prince Raymond, I would like you to meet my...
Your daughter, of course.
Yes, my daughter Cassie.
All I have to do is see the two of you side by side, and though actually you could be sisters.
Oh, now really,
No, really. Listen, I intend to have a severe case of jet lag come across shortly. How long before that's permissible?
You mean you want to sneak out to a disco?
Please, I beg of you, not for an hour, maybe 2.
At your command. Cassie, would you like to go dancing with me later?
Well, thank you, but I can't.
Well, I promise I'm going to change out of this uniform.
No, you look great, really. It's just that I have to be at work early, and I'm really not very good if I don't get enough sleep. Another night, maybe? How long will you be staying?
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe longer than I planned.
Oh, hello, Herb. Hi.
Hello. Hello again, Prince Raymond.
Good evening.
Very dashing in your uniform. Oh, this is Herb Callison, the district attorney of Landview.
And my father.
Oh, well, I am pleased to meet you, sir.
You too. That's a lot of brass for such a young man. I'm impressed.
Oh, nothing very fantastic. Though the most one I'm proud for is a polo pin.
Well, that's another thing that's changed about you. I remember you went to the polo matches and were always afraid to go near the horses.
Oh, well, that couldn't last very long, could it? Not with my father's love for the game.
I really do hope Clint and Vicky come, because I really haven't seen much of them.
Well, they are supposed to. You know, what is really incredible is the number of hours you men on the force put in.
I am not a part of that group, remember?
Yeah, but he will be soon, believe me.
Excuse me. I need to talk to my business partner. Just take a second, I promise.
So, Ed, have you been doing any more thinking about joining us?
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah, Delilah, excuse me. Have you met Lee Halpern?
Briefly, I think. Listen, I hate to be rude, but I need to talk to Max here about business. It'll just take a second.
Oh, well, I see. I decide to party, and then now you have to go off and work the room?
Look, it's not my fault, believe me. Okay,
Well, it'll just take a second.
Short. I'll take a short time.
Oh, all right. I'll, circulate.
Thanks.
For a second.
What are you doing? I'm having a good time.
Listen, Gabrielle Medina called me before I left.
Gabrielle?
Yes, she must have seen the magazine and she was furious. Oh, by the way, she's going to be in Landview tomorrow.
If the fevers don't shoot up again, I see no reason why she can't travel in 2 to 4 days.
Oh, well, that's great. Now, when I get her back to Landview, am I going to have to get her in the hospital there?
No, absolutely not. She should take it easy for a while and get plenty of rest. And as far as her duties as a wife and a mother are concerned, there's no problem, Mr. Roberts.
Well, good. That's good to hear. I'm sure Tina will like to hear that, too.
Well, I have other patients.
Thank you. Thanks for everything, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You bet.
Cord, did Tina say she was definitely going to return to Landview?
No, Kate, we really haven't had too much of a chance to talk about that, and I'm not going to give her much of a choice. Are you suggesting that maybe she and the baby should go someplace else?
WVLE, and an eligible bachelor, if I may ask.
Mary Lynn. How are Cindy?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. And I'm not quite as eligible as you may have heard.
Hey, name 5 unmarried guys who are. Speaking of which, how about the prince? Does he have a city girlfriend? Well, if he does, he doesn't act like it. Oh, really? Well, since you know him already, how about an introduction? Sure. And these two can get to know each other better.
So, you've done a remarkable job in raising her.
Why, thank you. That means a lot to me to hear that from you. I've never been that confident as a single parent.
Uh-huh. Well, she has told me that she lost her mother in a car accident when she was 2 years old. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, it was quite a shock and rather difficult for me to fulfill the role of mother as well as father, but as you said, she's doing very well.
Yes. Is she very much like her mother?
Oh, yes. She's as sweet as and as lovely as her mother was.
Actually, I'm amazed how career-oriented women are in the United States. It's not so in my country, or in most of Europe, for that matter.
Huh. Do you approve?
Oh, of course. Any male chauvinist attitudes I had were soundly beaten out of me when I was dating in college. Now, I think I've met and greeted about anyone who's going to show up, so I think it's time for my dire case of jet lag routine. And then, Mary Lynn, we can run off to the disco. And Cindy, you too, of course.
Oh, no, really, I couldn't. I did that last night. I still haven't recovered. I don't think so.
Mary Lynn, you promised me this morning. Well, at least there was a glint of promise in your eye.
That must have been an eyelash.
Oh, come now. You wouldn't let me wander off into the night, into a strange town with strange females out there.
Oh, well, I tell you what, you keep that sword with you, you'll do just fine.
Oh, well, I'm going to change. Please, do I have to ask your father or something?
Well, the thing is, I have a steady boyfriend, and he's away right now in Colorado training,
Look, it's no problem at all. He never has to know about it. Oh, you don't think that I'm going to... I was raised on the strictest moral standards. I have a family, a reputation to uphold. All of that hogwash.
Mary Lynn, I think you might as well cave in now. Okay.
Oh, well, thank you. I had no idea that it was so hard for a prince to get a date. I mean, in this town.
John, I'm glad you made it. Listen, your assignment is going to be the Prince of Mendora. Follow him, guard him, mow him down. Well, he's up to something, and I'm not really sure what it is. His political position has really gotten reckless recently. It wouldn't surprise me if he tried to sneak out of his own reception. So you want me to babysit him, but not let him know that I'm there? Exactly. Just keep an eye on him, keep him out of any compromising situations, and above all, don't lose him. All right, don't worry about it. Why don't you point him out for me? All right, he's over here somewhere. There it is. The one in the uniform. No, he's hard to miss. Yeah, I figure, though, but he'll change into something a little less conspicuous before he leaves.
Oh, there's Charles with John. Now, what is he doing here?
Charlie, I'll take care of it for you. Now, why don't we go mingle or whatever it is you do with these things?
Oh, Charles, John. Hello.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Well, she certainly does, but we have to be careful not to overdo it. She tires easily. Isn't that right, sweetie?
Absolutely. I just wanted to put in an appearance and say hello.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, we just relax. We will discuss this in the morning, all right?
Well, you missed all the great news. Guess who's going to be staying in town after all?
Ed, you're going to go back on the force?
It looks that way.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I know how happy you make Ray.
Yeah, well, I intend to give him every bit as much trouble as he gave me when I was captain.
I welcome it, believe me. Role reversal. Should be interesting.
I think it'll be fine. As long as you could use your experience at work.
Yeah, well, I think what we'll all have to find out is if I still have enough energy for it. I'm not convinced I do.
Yeah, well, I am. Once he's got a badge in his hand and a gun in his hip.
Well, I certainly hope you enjoy yourself.
Why, thank you very much.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, Vicky, at last. I didn't think you were going to tear yourself away from the prince. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Why didn't you just come over?
I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm going up to my room and change. I'll meet you by the front door in 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll tell my father that I'm leaving. Dad?
Oh, here you are.
Hi, where's Lee?
I have no idea.
Did you like her?
Yes, she's charming.
Did you invite her over for dinner?
Why was I supposed to?
Well,
I was hoping you would.
Oh, really? What are you doing, matchmaking here?
No,
huh?
I'm friend making. And I'm about ready to leave to go to Elmo's with the prince.
Honey, you think that's a good idea?
Dad, it'll be okay. He knows about Rick, and he made it clear all he wants to do is dance.
Now, you listen to me, Marilyn. Excuse me, I think I'll say hello to Clinton, Vicky.
Vicky, I haven't seen your kids in so long, I don't think I'd recognize them.
Well, then that settles it. You two just have to come for dinner tomorrow night. That's all. Thanks. Lovely. Oh, no. No, tomorrow night. No, I'm afraid we'll have to make it another night. But very soon, okay? Very soon.
What? How are you? Oh, Tom. Oh, Vicky. Nice to see you.
Tom. Tom, there you are. I was wondering where you were. When'd you come in?
Well, a while ago. I've been around. Nice to see you, Joy. You're looking very well, Vicky.
Thank you. I'm feeling very well.
Good to see you both.
Excuse me, Vicky? Pardon me, everyone. I'm sorry. Have you heard any word on Tina and Cord?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Cord found Tina. She was at the Roberts family ranch, and he took her to the hospital this morning.
Where, hospital?
Yes, well, she has malaria, but she has some other virus as well. It's not life-threatening, but she needs medication and she needs rest. And so he's going to stay down there and then bring them both home.
Great. I was real worried there.
Yes, I've known him a long time. He's a charming young man. Will you excuse me? Oh, Judith, Herb. Bassett, a nice party. Thank you. Enjoy it. We had any word?
Did you hear that Kate flew to El Paso?
Yes. Why?
Obviously, because she's afraid Tina's going to take Cord away from her.
Look, Tina, I have to go get little Al out of pediatrics before 8 o'clock tonight. Otherwise, they're not going to let me have him until tomorrow morning.
I understand, but where are you and he and she going to be staying?
The El Paso Inn.
I'm gonna go wait outside. Tina, I hope you have a pleasant evening.
I'm sure I will.
And I hope your fever stays down.
Thank you.
I'll be out in a little bit. Tina, Kate is going to be a big help to me down here.
It's all right. You don't have to explain. I understand. I do. I'm just wondering if she's going to make you go back instead of staying here with me while I'm getting well.
No, she won't. Now, I told you before she came down here that I would be here for you and the baby, and I meant that. Look, just relax, huh? Get some rest. And I'll go get little Al, and I'll tuck him in tonight, all right?
Kiss little Al for me, okay?
You know I will. I'll see you first thing in the morning, okay? Get some sleep.
Good evening.
Hello, Cassie.
What are you doing here? I thought you decided you weren't going to come.
Well, I thought about it, and I decided why not.
What were you and Charles in such deep conversation about?
Well, it was so deep, I can't really remember.
Those are really nice shades, but I have to warn you, it's already dark outside.
Would you tell your mother that I've had a dire case of jet lag and I'm upstairs sleeping? Make my apologies, etc., etc.
Okay, have a good time.
Thank you. I intend to.
Bye. That was the prince. Have you met him?
No, I haven't, but, listen, this party really isn't that much fun. I'm going to take off. I'll see you later. Sorry. Listen, I really apologize if I've neglected you this evening.
Never mind me. What about the prince?
Well, he just kind of gets on my nerves sometimes.
No kidding. I've noticed that ever since you met him tonight. What is going on?
Nothing.
Charles? Charles, you're a liar. I'm delighted that we are leaving. Okay, we told Heron, we told Kim, you told Asa and Briggs. Anybody else?
I think we've fulfilled our obligations here. I'll accept the one to ourselves.
Yes, this one's for us.
You bet.
Oh, honey, I feel like this is our honeymoon.
But that's exactly what it is. Now, what do you say we get in the car and head for the cabin?
Oh, my darling, yes. Let's go.
Tomorrow?
Yes, I see no reason to put off taking care of this business. Get done as soon as possible, Rollo.
Oh, yes, of course, I understand. And if you have any trouble, please call me. I can recommend some excellent New York lawyers.
Well, thank you. I hope lawyers will not be necessary.
Forgive me if I seem indiscreet, but, Gabrielle, it disturbs me. You seeing this man whom you once loved.
Well, don't. Max is part of my past and very definitely responsible for messing up my present. But my dealings with him are strictly business-related.
Are you certain? You don't seem convinced.
Well, I will admit that there might be a slight twinge when I see him, but I shall be so furious about what he has done that I will be fine, Yola.
Please be careful. Remember, this man has already proven himself to be untrustworthy.
Hello?
Tina? Hey, babe, how you doing?
Max.
Yeah, you got it. You remember me, that old ogre who got you so upset you ran out of town?
What, you think that's funny?
No, actually, I think it's real sad, especially if I had anything to do with it.
Well, you did. Max, I care so much about you, and then when you were mean to me on top of Cord and everything else, it was just too much.
I'm sorry. I really am. It's just, look, I thought that it didn't really matter if you one way or the other. But listen, hey, if you want, when you come back, we can be friends. You are coming back, aren't you?
Well, I don't know. Cord wants me to, but because of Al, not because of me. And Kate showed up in, like a guard dog. Max?
Oh, I'm listening. Oh, so how is your physical condition? What's going on?
Oh, I've got this stupid fever. It makes me dizzy and makes me pass out all the time.
Tina, you were always dizzy.
Very funny, Max. So, are we really going to be friends again?
Yeah, sure. Hey, listen, so you got any idea when you're coming back to Landview?
I don't know, a couple of days, I guess.
That's great. Oh, I got some news for you. Guess who's coming into town by way of Buenos Aires?
I have no idea.
Gabrielle Medina.
Gabrielle?
Hey, Charles, I won't let the prince out of my sight. Right now, he's kicking up his royal heels on the dance floor. All right. Yeah, talk to you later.
Well, it didn't take you long.
What, to get down and boogie?
No, to get Marilyn Dennison in trouble with her boyfriend.
Oh, Mary Lynn was just a diversion. Her boyfriend will forgive her.
Oh, I guess when you're a crown prince, you can't worry about diversions, huh?
Not when there's so many more beautiful things in the world.
Oh, please.
Oh, I see I need to be more subtle with you.
No, you don't.
This must be pretty important if he dragged you away from that party.
It is. I want to find out everything I can about the prince.
Well, Dorian, I'm hardly an expert on Mendora.
I know that, but Jim, where's the file that we put together when we found out I was going to be escorting him?
Right, the file, it's in this file, right here.
Oh, right.
What's this late-night scam all about?
I think that we have on our hands one of the biggest stories of the year.
Tina, who could be calling you from Buenos Aires? Go ahead. I think you better answer it.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there?
1 minute, please. I don't know who it is.
Tina, didn't you have to place the call in the first place?
Look, could you just step outside just for a minute?
Tina, I've known you long enough to tell when you're trying to get rid of me. Now, come on, what's the big deal? Why don't you tell me who's calling you from Argentina?
Excuse me, in Mendora, do men always look everywhere except at their dance partner?
Oh, sorry, it's that man at the bar. He keeps staring at us. Now, I don't want to get another woman in trouble with her boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Him? No. He's not my boyfriend. He's a business associate. You don't have to worry about him.
So, tell me, what kind of business are you in?
You know what? I have been talking shop all day, and it's not every night I get to meet a prince.
True.
So, what's it like to be the center of attention?
Oh, to be honest, it's boring.
Really? I would have thought it's a blast.
Oh, you know what they say, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. If I'm not christening a ship or reviewing the troops, then there's some old hideous countess who has 2 hideous daughters that she wants me to marry.
I would hardly call that torturous.
Well, maybe not, but it does take its toll.
I can see. Is that why you keep looking over your shoulder? You're worried about assassination?
You're very sharp. Actually, it's not assassination I'm afraid of. It's the press. You know, I was having a wonderful time at the reception, and then I heard the press was coming, and I just hate cameras.
Why should that bother you? I'm sure you've been photographed thousands of times.
Well, I just still hate it. What do you say if we dance maybe over where it's a little darker?
A crown prince who's camera shy?
Well, fortunately, that same shyness doesn't extend to beautiful women.
Big mystery about this. It's just a friend of mine. She heard I was ill, and we've been missing each other's calls.
A friend?
Yeah. So before it ends up costing me a fortune, could you just give us a little privacy?
Yeah, sure, Tina. I'll be outside if you need me.
Gabrielle? Oh, Gabrielle, thank goodness I got a hold of you. Listen, Max says you're coming to Landview. It's not true, is it? Gabrielle. Gabrielle, say something.
I'm sorry, Tina. I don't wish to cause you trouble, but I have to come to Landview.
Well, you can't come here. We have a bargain.
I'm not coming to cause you trouble, but I have to settle accounts with a certain thief by the name of Delilah Garrettson.
Delilah? Look, she's no thief, and what does she have to do with you anyway?
She's Max's partner in crime, isn't she?
Oh, a partner, yeah, but all they do is make dresses.
And money out of the designs I had.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look, Max bought my designs for just a handful of change. He took them back to America. And this Delilah Garrettson, she put her name to them, and now they're making a fortune at my expense.
Look, Gabrielle, I don't know what you're talking about with these dresses, but you cannot step foot in Landview.
Tina, my honor is at stake here.
Don't give me that. You want to see the baby. But you promised me you wouldn't, Gabrielle. You promised it. Don't you remember? I saved your life. If it hadn't been for me, both you and the baby would have died in childbirth.
Of course I remember, and I'll always be grateful to you.
Well, then please show me that gratitude by showing that you trust me to raise this baby properly.
I do trust you, Tina. It's Max I don't trust.
What? Max doesn't have anything to do with this baby.
Isn't Max a good father?
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with how wonderful Max is. It's just that, well, he can't give that baby the love that a mother can. Oh, and Gabrielle, I love that baby. You have to believe that.
I want to, Tina, but until I see it with my own eyes, I just won't have any peace.
If you want peace, then stay in Argentina. Believe me, Gabrielle, for your sake, my sake, and especially for this baby's. Don't come to Landview.
This must mean a lot to you, my staying here in Buenos Aires.
Oh, Gabrielle, you have no idea.
But what if I promise I won't tell anyone that you're not the baby's real mother?
Look, that's not the point. Look, Gabrielle, all my life, everybody's always thought I'm just a spoiled, willful child and that I can't handle responsibility. And then you came along. And you trusted in me the greatest responsibility of all, and that's to care and to love for your child as if he were my very own.
I don't wish to take my child away from you, Tina.
Then don't, please. Because you do a lot more than hurt me. You would take away my sense of worth, my whole sense of being. Look, I promised you before I left Buenos Aires that I would learn to love this baby, and I do. I love this little guy like he was my very own. So please, please don't take away the only decent thing I've ever done in my life. Look, the way he looks at me with the love in his eyes. Look, if you came here and you saw that, it would hurt you. It might make you come between me and the baby.
No, I would never let that happen.
Look, you might not want to, but look, just try and imagine the trouble you would cause for yourself and for me, and especially for the baby.
I would never do anything to hurt my son.
I know you wouldn't mean to, but once this little guy gets in your heart and in your life, anything is possible.
All right, you really feel that it's best for my son that I stay where I am?
I do. I really, really do.
Very well, then. I won't come to Landview.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gabrielle. I promise you. I promise you are doing the best thing for all of us.
Oh, I pray you're right. And I will keep my end of the bargain. So this may be the last time you'll ever hear from me. Promise me that you'll give my son a kiss from me.
I will, I promise. Every night. Goodbye, Gabrielle. Cord, everything's all right. You can come in now. Cord?
So, Doc, how's she doing, huh?
Well, her tests indicate the virus is dissipating rapidly. Our main concern was temporary nerve damage. Doesn't seem to be evident.
So she is getting better, right?
Yes, and much faster than we anticipated.
Oh, well, that's really a relief. I got some things I need to talk to her about, and I've been pushing them off for a while.
If Mrs. Roberts' condition continues to improve at this rate, we should be able to release her very soon.
Great, then I'll be able to take her back to Landview.
Certainly.
Good. Look, Doctor, I told you what my situation was with Tina, right?
You told me you wanted a divorce.
Yeah. How do you think she's able to face something like that right now? Well, I mean, when I get her back to Landview and we have some time for her to recuperate first, I'd like to talk to her about the divorce. You think she can handle it?
Mr. Roberts, it won't be easy for her. But then it never is for anybody. Medically speaking, she should be able to handle it.
can't let that happen. No matter what it takes. I can't let that happen.
Thank you, Tom. You have been more help than you'll ever know.
Has your missing prince turned up?
Yes, he has miraculously recovered from his jet lag. Tom tells me that he's taken Mary Lynn out to dance at Elmo's.
Dancing?
Dancing.
That's very funny. It says in our file here that your prince hates to dance.
Oh, really? To me, he looks like a real party animal.
Hey, here, look for yourself.
What's this?
That's the photo you requested from the wire service, the latest portrait of the Crown Prince of Medora.
No, this isn't the Crown Prince. There's been some mistake.
Look at the official stamp on the back of the royal photographer. I mean, I don't know who was kissing your hand at the party, but this is the prince.
Then I have been escorting an imposter? I mean, what kind of a person goes around impersonating a crown prince?
Evidently a very clever person, if he was able to fool everybody at that party.
Yes, well, he can fool some of the people some of the time, but he's not going to make a fool out of me.
Now, Dorian, hold on. Wait a second. Now, obviously, there's something more here than meets the eye, but maybe you should do yourself a favor. You go back to the inn and talk to Ambassador Sanders.
I am not going to talk to Charles Sanders about this. It seems to me that he was in on the masquerade, or at least he knew about it.
Well, he may have his reasons.
I don't care what his reasons are. It's obvious Charles Sanders is hiding something, and I'm going to find out what it is, even if I have to go to the royal source. Hello. May I come in? Mom.
Oh, Dorian, what a nice surprise.
Oh, yes, this night has been full of surprises, hasn't it? May I? Well, actually, darling, we don't want the prince to think he isn't appreciated, do we? Sit this one out here. I'm sure the prince will fill you in on his dance card later. How does she know where to find us?
It's a good thing she did. If she hadn't cut in, I think I would have.
Oh, John, don't tell me you're jealous.
You gotta be kidding. That royal pain?
It was all in the line of duty. When he held me close, whispered in my ear. It meant nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, how did you find me?
I followed the trail of rose petals.
Oh, I see. You're mad at me for feigning jet lag. It was only a little white lie.
Oh, how could I hold a grudge, Your Highness? Especially when you're such a wonderful dancer.
Oh, and you also. Much smoother than your daughter.
Oh, please. Now, where did you learn your moves? At the Royal Mendoran School of Dance?
Oh, no, I was self-taught.
Oh, you mean your mother, the queen, did not tutor you for years and years and years?
Yes, actually, my mother taught me more than I can say.
Fascinating.
Mom thinks that I am competitive. Did you check out the way she cut in on me and the prince?
Yeah, but she's out for more than romance. I just wish I knew what she was up to.
I'll send you a phone call, huh? Good. Got some good news for you. Can I just talk to the doctor? Tina, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Tina, what happened on this phone call, huh?
No, nothing happened.
Come on, Tina. Something's going on. What is it?
It's the baby.
Al? Tina, I told you he's doing fine.
He needs me, and I can't be with him.
Oh, Tina, it's only going to be one night.
No, this is the first time we've ever been separated, and I tell you, I can't bear it.
Okay, just relax, all right?
Gord, do you know what got me through all that time in the jungle?
What?
It was the dream. The dream of being able to place your son in your arms.
Tina,
And now all that pain and that hurt, it was all for nothing. It was. What kind of a life can I promise this baby, huh? I can't even give him a real family.
Tina, right before you got this phone call, you were doing just fine. Now, come on, what happened? Who was that?
I told you it was just a friend.
A friend? Well, then why did you need me to leave, Tina?
Well, aren't I entitled to a little privacy?
Yes. Tina, of course you are. I don't mean to be giving you a third degree here. I'm just worried about you, Tina.
No, it's like I told you, it was just a friend, and actually she cheered me up quite a bit.
Oh, well, good. Does friend have a name? Could you tell me?
Her name?
Yeah.
Tina, unless it's some kind of a deep, dark secret or something.
Oh, no. No, I don't have any secrets from you.
Well, okay, so who's your friend in Argentina? Gabrielle, right? Gabrielle Medina. She's the one you were talking to.
Well, I hardly knew her. Why would you think I'd talk to her?
Well, you mentioned her name last night.
How could I have done that? I was hardly even conscious.
Well, that didn't stop you from talking, though. You just kept saying Gabrielle's name over and over again.
Well, you must have misunderstood.
No, I don't think I did. You said something like, Gabrielle, I promised to take care of our baby.
I said that?
Yeah.
Look, I know what it was. It must have been, all the terrible things that happened to me in Argentina, and they all just kind of mushed together, like Gabrielle and her father and Jamie.
Tina, no wonder you're having bad dreams.
Yeah, but like I said, my girlfriend, she cheered me up, and she told me I'm not going to have any more bad dreams. That is, if I just face things the way they are, just see them for what they are, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. See, Cord, I see how you really are and how you really feel about Kate and how you want to start a whole new life with her.
Now, look, we don't have to talk about this right now. You need time to recuperate.
Time is not going to change how I feel, and it's not going to change how you feel, and it's not going to change how she feels, all right? And the only way I can deal with this is just to face it and then just go on with my life.
Don't go getting all worked up here now, girl, all right? Just relax. We got time. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
No, don't you see? I don't know if I can talk about this tomorrow. I have to get this off my chest now, or I may not have the nerve to do it. But I love you. I love you so much that I want you to be happy. So I'm going to give you your freedom. I'm going to give you your divorce, and once you're free, once I see that you're happy, then baby Al and I are going to leave Landview, and we aren't ever going to come back.
You'll do swell, you'll do great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate, 'cause everything's coming up roses. Yeah, you like that one, do you? Huh? No, I didn't forget about you. You got your plant food last night. Don't be greedy. Tonight, a little painless weeding. This won't hurt a bit.
Coast is clear. Come on.
I'm coming. Oh, honey, be careful with all those empty flower pots on the terrace if you knock one over.
So far, so good. Let's get inside before anybody knows we're back. Vicky?
Clint?
What?
These flower pots were all empty a few days ago, weren't they?
Who cares about some old flower pots? Now, come on, we've got important business inside, remember?
Is it the moonlight or me?
A little bit of both, mainly you.
Why don't we just stay outside?
I've had enough of the great outdoors. Do you mind?
No.
Now, come on, this way, Mrs. B.
Here. Here we go.
Nobody saw us come in, you sure?
Not a chance. As far as anyone knows, we are still up at the cabin.
Good. Let's tiptoe up the stairs and go in bed.
No, wait a minute.
What?
I think we've done enough traveling for one night.
What do you mean?
I mean, just don't move. Don't move. I've always kind of liked this room. How about you?
Well, this has always been my favorite room in the house. Why?
Well, since we exorcised all the ghosts from our past up there at the cabin, that means in this room it's just you and me for the rest of the night.
Come on, you're dancing this close to the guy. You must have learned something.
Oh, come on, John. What are you worried about? How close I dance to him or the questions I ask?
Are you sure you aren't tired? You wouldn't like to sit this one out?
Are you kidding me, tired? No, I'm having loads of fun. In fact, when Charles Sanders asked me to escort you around, I had no idea it would be this much fun. How long have you known him?
Known who?
Charles Sanders, of course.
Well, quite some time.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help noticing the two of you were having a bit of a confrontation this evening, and it just seemed to me that you'd known each other for a long time. And hadn't seen each other for quite a while.
Well, that's how he always treats me. He thinks of himself as kind of a older brother or something.
Ah, that close. So he really knows you.
Well, I try to maintain an air of mystery about me.
Oh, I see.
Do you think anyone might have followed you here?
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you had something to hide.
Whatever she's saying, he doesn't seem to like it.
Yeah, maybe it's my turn to cut in.
No, just give her her turn.
John, who are you protecting? The prince, my mother, me, or yourself? Excuse me, but I like a mystery as much as anybody else does. So could you just share your mystery with me?
Do you have your car outside?
My car. Okay, tell me what's going on. Are you going to pull another disappearing act?
Yes, possibly. And if you come with me, you're out for the story of your journalistic career. Hang on tight.
Something fishy going on here.
Not planning on leaving, are you? I wouldn't. Come on, Dorian.
Yes, of course. Oh, no. Hey,
what the hell are you doing?
For my baby either.
All right, Tina, just calm down here, all right? Because you're not thinking very rationally right here. Now, where are you going to go? What are you going to do, Tina?
I don't know. I haven't thought it through. Maybe I'll go to California. I was happy there once.
Oh, perfect. I mean, that's great. That's where you met Mitch Lawrence, isn't it?
Well, I did meet other people there, too, you know.
Yeah, but your life is in Landview, Tina.
Look, don't make this harder than it already is.
Tina, I can't let you do this. Honey, think about our son for a minute, all right? Please? Now, you don't want happening to him what happened to both of us. Come on, growing up without knowing who his real father is. Think of all the things that I can share with that child.
I'm sorry, but I have no choice.
You do have a choice, Tina. You have a choice to give our son something better than what we had.
I'm sorry, but I just cannot bear this, all right?
Tina, I don't want to hurt you. I swear I don't want to hurt you. But bottom line...